What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now in this video I'm going to show you a very advanced undercover method to do CPA marketing properly. Okay, and this is a method you're not going to see anywhere else because it uses something called reverse engineering. And so this is a pretty cool method. It's a free method and anybody can take advantage of it, regardless whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. But if you're just getting started with CPA marketing, this method is going to be absolutely perfect and even mind-blowing for you, all right? So as you can see, CPA marketing is actually, it's a serious thing, right? There's a lot of people making a lot of money. As you can see, there's a lot of articles about CPA marketing. There's a lot of tips, a lot of things. And that is because CPA marketing is a multi-billion-dollar business. There's a lot of people making money with it. And you can actually see this money. You can actually see all of this happening very, very easily. Now, before we can, reverse engineer, you have to understand a couple of very, very interesting things about CPA marketing. You have to understand what kind of verticals you want to go for. And the easiest ways to do that, and this is available to everybody, regardless whether you have a Maxbounty account or do not. I actually have a Maxbounty account. But I want to show you the site because it makes it easy and it makes it accessible for everybody, regardless whether you have a Maxbounty or some other network or not. So if you head over to offerworld.com, what you want to do is you want to pick, let's say we're going to pick Maxbounty here, okay? And you're going to have various offers, but we need to pick a vertical, guys. This is very important to understand. A lot of people get confused. They get stuck with this. The vertical we're going to be working on, I mean, you can work with any vertical you want, but I'm telling you right now, the best vertical to start with is surveys, okay? If you pick survey, you're going to see some really cool offers. Typically, they're going to be up to $5 in actions. You're going to see some 16, but those are anomalies, right? The normal offer, the average offer is going to be anywhere from, $2 to $5, something like that. Now, why are we choosing surveys? The reason we're choosing surveys is that these are the quintessential make money online offers, right? It's not e-commerce, it's not dating, because dating is dating, e-commerce is e-commerce, but surveys are about making money online. And it's kind of like that, that typical work from home offer. And this makes it really, really nice to use this method because it makes it very, very easy. And so if we choose, remember I have Maxbounty here, and I also have surveys here, right? You can pick a different network. It's really up to you. You're going to have very similar results. And you're going to see a ton of surveys that you can promote. Surveys are great. And even if you're promoting another vertical, I still urge you to promote surveys because they're really easy to promote. The next thing you want to do is you want to go to Google and you want to type something like this, 10 best survey sites. You can do something like this. Or you can do 20 best survey sites. It doesn't really matter what the number is. What we are looking for is a list. And what kind of list, right? Why are we doing this, right? We are doing it to see who are the top dogs, okay? To see who are the top players, to see where the money is being made. That is why we're typing it. And so if I type this, I'm going to see results of sites that, one way or another have risen to the top of these search results, either because they have a very old site, either because they got some backlinks from very authoritative sites. So one way or another, they're getting a lot of traffic because these are very, very popular search terms. And if you're number one, you're getting a lot of traffic. And that meant you had to put a lot of resources into becoming number one. And so let's open this site here, best paid online service sites. We're going to open it up. And here's the site, right? And now what you have to understand about this, right? It may not be evident to, to all of you. Maybe some of you are going to know this, but I think most of you are not going to know this, right? The sites that they list, branded service, these are all affiliate links, right? These are all CPA marketing offers. But there is a reason that they list certain sites and don't list other sites on this page. And pretty much on every page on this site. And the reason for that is they're making money with certain offers and they're not making money with other offers. So you guys have to understand that. Nobody's going to tell you this. You kind of have to think, right? You kind of have to think for yourself and you need to understand that. I can have a page like this. I can rank number one on Google for very impressive search terms. But, and I can put any offers that I want. But, if I want to make money, I'm going to do my research and I'm going to put only offers that I'm making money with, right? And so these offers, you can be, very certain or almost certain with very high probability they're making money with it. I mean, yeah, you can email them, but you're not going to get a response. They're not going to tell you which offers they're making money with because they don't want any competition. And so if you take a look, this is best paid survey sites. Let's scroll down. How many offers we have? We have 25. Yeah, we have 25 offers. And you can bet that the offers in the top positions, this number one, number two, these are the offers that are the most profitable for them, with a high certainty, with a high probability. And so what we want to do is we want to mimic what they're doing. Okay, if you want to be a little bit more advanced, you can actually, execute the search query and take a look at some of the other results and seeing if, they're promoting the same offer. But I've kind of did the work for you already. So, you don't really have to do that. You can just take a look at this one. Now, let me show you an interesting fact. If we go to similarweb.com and we enter this site, so what is this site? This is called savethestudent.org. So I copy and paste that domain. I paste it in here. This is an independent analytics site that you can measure traffic of any site on the internet. They have very good estimates, right? We're going to scroll down. And as you can see, this site is getting anywhere from 1.5 to 2 million of visits every single month, okay? And so what does that mean? That means they're making a lot of money, okay? So take a look at this one. Last month, they had 1.5 million. In January, they had almost 2 million visits for that month alone, right? And they're getting quality traffic, right? They're getting, what are they getting? 54% in the UK, 8% in the United States. So over half of their traffic is coming from very high quality places, right? Places with a lot of high quality traffic. So you kind of have to understand that. You guys got to understand a lot of things. So you can be sure that they know what they're doing and they're making a ton of money, right? They're making a ton of money. All right, so what are we going to do? We've reversed engineered their strategy, and we're going to do the same thing they're doing, and we're going to host this page for absolutely free with the method I'm going to show you. So now we have this page. You want to go and download this plugin called Scrape Similar. This is a Chrome plugin. You can just Google for it. I'm not going to go out and make a video on it because it's going to take a lot of time, but it's very simple. Just Google for Chrome Scrape Similar, and you're going to have this plugin. Once you install it, it's a free plugin. You can just right-click and click on Scrape Similar. And now you have all those 25 offers here on our screen. And I can just copy to clipboard. Okay, I can just copy, and then I can do various things with it. And so what are we going to do? The next thing you want to do is you want to head over to Pory, spelled P-O-R-Y, just like here, .io. This is an amazing service because it's going to allow us to create a site very easily and quickly. And so we're going to hit Create Site. We are going to choose a template. So they have various templates. They have images here. They have a list. They have images. How about this one? This one looks kind of cool. Or we can have a list. So let's create this one. I've never done this one before. We're going to click. We are going to call this site. I'm just going to call it Site A or CPA. Okay, call it what you want. We're going to click Create Site, okay? Now, it just created a template for us. Now, we have to change all of this so it shows the offers that we want, right? So for that, you're going to click on Airtable Settings, and you're going to click on Connect My Own Base. Airtable has a generous free plan. You can just go to Airtable and sign up. I'm not paying anything for this account. And most of my methods are 100% free. This method is 100% free. As you can see, it says free plan. I'm just using the free plan. And what you want to do is you want to click on Airtable Settings, and you want to click Copy My Template Base. I'm going to click on it. I already connected my thing. I already connected my account. It's going to ask you how to connect it. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on Copy Template, okay? It's going to say which workspace. I only have one workspace, so we're going to click on Add our base here. It's doing it. It's adding our base. This is the new base. I had this old base. I'm just going to delete it so it's not confusing, right? I have a lot of these. I'm just going to clean it up here, right? Because you're not going to see this, and I want you guys to have the same kind of experience. I have a lot of this crap here. So we're just going to clean it up a little bit. All right, so the only base we're seeing is this template that we're going to be using in order to build the site. I'm going to click on it. We're going to open that up. And now what I'm seeing is the data for the site that we created. So if I scroll down, I have start made, plug and play. If I go back, I have plug and play, and I have start made, right? So I can change this, and it's going to change it on this site, right? And then I can, publish the site. I can view it. And there's so many other things that we can do with this service. This is an amazing service. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this page. I'm going to load my plugin. I'm going to copy to clipboard. And we're going to actually overwrite the data. We're going to go into our template here. And for the title, we're going to have the name of the offer, right? So if I click on this, I'm going to paste it. And so it says here, do you want to expand this table to fit your paste it? We need to overwrite 12. And so what we're going to do is we're going to say, don't expand the table. And now we just pasted our offers. Okay, so in this case, we got like 12 offers. You can have more if you want. This is for demonstration purposes only. And now we have the offers, right? So if we go back to our app here, we're going to go back here and we're going to refresh. And so now I refreshed it. And guess what I see? I see the names of offers, right? Life Points, Inbox Pounds, Pinecone Research, Swag Box, Valued Opinions, etc., etc. Now, the only thing we don't have is the images, right? So if you go back to this table, we have the images, right? You can click on it and you can actually modify it, right? There's the image. Which you can do is you can do a lot of things, right? You can click plus, you can just double click here, right? You can just expand it and you can add a new file here and you can delete the old one, right? So for instance, I can add an attachment and I can get it from a web search. So I can actually do a web search. So let's say, let's go back. Let's find an image for Swagbox, right? So what I can do is I can add plus. I can do a web search. So I can type Swagbox here, press enter, and it's going to go out and it's going to find images for Swagbox. So here's the logo for Swagbox. We're going to hit that. We're going to click upload. And it's going to upload it from the internet. And we're going to have the image for Swagbox automatically, which is going to create a very beautiful site. And so now we have these two. So we can delete it. We can delete this. We can exit out. And now we have the image. So if we go back to our site and refresh it, you can see that the Swagbox has a brand new image on it, right? And that is the way we're going to do it. So let me do another one real quick for you. I'm going to go to Life Points, right? I'm going to click plus. I'm going to do a web search and I'm going to type Life Points. It's going to execute the search. And now we have Life Points. You can actually have a logo, but why don't we do something like this? View edit, we're going to upload. And so it's uploading the image now, and then we can expand it and we can delete the old image, right? So we're going to delete this one. And now we have Life Points. I'm going to go back to our site. I'm going to hit refresh. And guess what do we have? We have Life Points, okay? So the next thing you need to do is you need a description, okay? You need a description. And for the description, all you have to do is you can just do something like this. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to do scrape similar. We're going to get this. I'm going to use one of my presets here. I'm going to do this. And this is the preset that I have. So for branded surveys, I have a description. For Life Points, I have a description. For one poll, I have a description, right? And you can just copy what I have on the screen. This is a done for you method. You don't even have to think. And so I'm going to copy to clipboard, right? Actually, I don't even need the name, right? So I can delete the name here. I can click scrape, and now I have description. So I can copy description here, and I'm going to go back to Airtable. I'm going to go back to my table, and for the subtitle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste it. We're not going to expand it. We're going to do something like, and there we go. So as you can see, let me expand it for you. We have the first paragraph of the description for the site, right? This who are they stuff. Right, and as you can see, it matches up, right? Let me go back to this thing. Pinecone, who are they? Pinecone are an exclusive survey. Who are they? Valued opinions. And now we're going to go back to our site. We're going to hit refresh. And guess what we see? We see actually, the description here. So for Swagbucks are one of the largest. Who are they? Two very popular. And obviously you can go out and you can change it, right? You can put it into your own words. Which I highly, highly recommend. Last but not least, we actually need a link. So if we go back to our Airtable, if we open this thing, we have a call to action URL. This is going to be your affiliate link, right? So if I modify, let's say I put google.com. This is what I do just to show you. And I expand it here. We're going to replace it. And I replace my Airtable, my Pori, I refresh this. And what do I have? Visit website. If I click visit, it redirects to Google. Very, very easy, right? And take a look at this one. You can click on this and you're gonna see more stuff. And the other thing that you can do, if you go to this site, if you click on this, they can learn more about it. And this is actually another field. If you go back to your Airtable, this is this description field here. So you can modify it with this other data. You can actually go and paste it. You can actually do this, paste it, and now you've modified the description. So I'm going to go back to Airtable, to Pori, and we're going to hit refresh. And now we even have more and more functionality. Take a look how beautiful it is and so easy to do. Very simple. So I click on it and look at this one. Now we have the description as part of our card, right? And they actually call it a subtitle. So this thing here is actually a subtitle. The description is going to be here. So you can do the appropriate modification in your Airtable database. And after you're done, which took us like 5 minutes, we can actually view the site. I'm going to create a domain for CPA. I'm going to say my site, my cool site, my awesome site, something like this. I'm going to create a domain and I'm going to view the site. And now the site is live on the internet, right? You can modify. Remember, guys, you can modify everything here, right? Everything. You can edit section. You can click edit section and you can modify all of this very, very easily. And now once you launch it, once you release the site, once you publish the site, this is exactly what it's going to look like. And then you can go out, you can promote it. It's going to get Google traffic. And the beautiful thing about this is that it's a professionally looking site. It's not one of those, crappy looking sites that you see a lot of people doing. It's actually a professionally designed site right out of the box using this done for you method. And then you can go out, you can go to communities, you can go to Facebook groups, you can go on Twitter, and you can target people who want to make money from home. Maybe this is stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, young people, anybody, anybody who's interested in making money from home. You can target it. You can say, hey guys, I have a curated list of make from home ways of making from home, filling out the surveys and other methods. And so this is an amazing method because it took me like 5 minutes to build this site. It took me 5 minutes to do everything that I needed to do. And the other thing you guys have to understand, this works for any niche, right? You can put dating, right? So let's say you want to do dating, okay? Now you have various dating offers. You just need to find the right article with some advice, with some tips, etc., and then have your dating offers. Or you can have e-commerce offers, right? You can do e-commerce. You can do something very, very similar for e-commerce. But just like I said in the beginning of the video, this method works best with surveys, although you can adapt it for other verticals such as sweepstakes, e-commerce, dating, etc., All right, guys, so this is the method I wanted to show you today. If you enjoyed this method and you want to see other videos such as this one, support this video by smashing the like button and also subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you with a brand new video.